What is going on, guys? This is Myles, your host. We are back with another episode of Project, and today I'm basically going to run you guys through the Calendar Club challenge that I took on back in March and how you can apply it to this upcoming month of June, which is an exciting time because it is exactly 1 month before we reach the middle of this crazy year. So it would be a cool time to test yourself and test your limits in a habit or hobby that you either already have and you want to get better at, or something that you got a little taste of that you want to involve in your life. Now is a great time, especially on the weekend, right before the beginning of a new month, to take the dive in. So, as I mentioned, I took on this challenge back in March, and what I decided to do was run the equivalent of every day in miles. So March 1st, 1 mile. March 2nd, 2 miles. By the end, March 29th, 29 miles. March 30th, 30 miles. March 31st, 31 miles. Now, that sounds crazy, and it is kind of crazy. But when you actually break down how it's physically possible to get it done, one of the key rules in this challenge is that you don't need to do it in one go. Whatever day it is, if it was the 29th, I didn't need to run a 29-mile run. I took the strategy of, at the very least, breaking the run into a half, and it was pretty much only on the 26th that I decided let me run a marathon, my first marathon. So with that in mind, you don't have to run, or if you are running, you don't have to do a full mile. You can do a kilometer, and that will be just as good for whatever your personal limits are on what you think you can do. So that being said, if you're not a runner, you don't need to run. You can do push-ups, anything that could test your body and its limits, because your body really, once you start to get into that quest, you can see that you don't have many limits. So that's exciting. But if not, you can choose any other habit or skill that you want to implement into your life. So for the month of June, I am going to be joining the Calendar Club for a creative writing habit. And I'm going to be holding myself accountable to a day of, a page of creative writing for that day. So June 1st, 1 page, June 2nd, 2 pages. It doesn't necessarily have to be any particular type of creating writing. It could be creating writing. I keep butchering it. But yeah, that is my personal calendar club for June, and I would be very interested to hear what you guys plan to do in June. Hit me up. Again, this is all about picking a skill or hobby that you want to test your limits in, just committing to doing one more of it every single day of next month. And again, you don't need to do it in one go. Just recognize that you have 24 hours in a day and that you can literally get it done if you just put your mind to it. So again, let me know what you guys are doing in June. It's an exciting time of the year, right before the middle of 2020. And maybe whoever joins the Calendar Club, we can look ahead for the next 6 months till the end of 2020 and, plan things out to have an amazing year amidst a pandemic. So good luck, guys.